So just to set the tone, I would like to actually start with a deck, which is, these are my kindness cards. These are the ones that I've actually channeled. So I thought, let's ask for a message for all of us. Let's see, whatever we're asking, let's see what is a message for all of us. Yeah, pick up a card, Charu, for all of us. Okay, so it's this little beautiful diagram, which actually is the image of a birthing. So this is also, these images are healing as well. They've all that I have drawn as well. And it's a birth canal. So it's like as if we're birthing. So like that's the message for us. And the message is joy. Be the joy you are meant to be. When you do things in joy, it creates abundance and prosperity. So ask, what is the color of joy for me? So everybody can ask, they can actually post on the Telegram as well. What is the color of joy for them? And whatever comes to your mind, imagine coloring yourself in your surrounding areas with a giant size paintbrush. And the color vibration that you have created will create joy and harmony in your life. And do this every day to enjoy a joyful day.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that message. Really,
yes, most welcome.
Message to begin our call with. Thank you.
So basically, we would like to introduce ourselves. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Charu.
I met actually Charu now 6-7 years ago. We both met in Hong Kong, and we both attended a course actually. And it was just by random Charu messages on this course who would like to share a room, be roomies. And I thought, okay, I'm alone as well, so let's go. And that's how we met. Random two strangers who have lived in Dubai like for a long time, met in Hong Kong. And we then realized that we both had the same mission. And our mission was to empower everyone on Mother Earth. And we also had the same vision statement that was to create healers in every home. And our passion was instant healing, of bringing about change in the body faster than the time of speed and light. And so we started working together, and Charu will continue.
Yeah. So I remember one time me and Brenda, we were driving together, and I told Brenda, why can't we do the same things what Sai Baba does? Like, he just creates anything out of thin air. And he used to heal so many people with his only vision. So at that time, I told Brenda, why can't we do the same thing what he's doing? He's also a human being. So if he can do, we can also do. And we both laughed at that. And believe me, in no time, I guess we both got blessed by Sai Baba, and we started creating miracles every single day with our method. What started as a fun game became a full-fledged healing modality, and we both ended up creating BNC Miracle Method, which is now internationally copyrighted under our name. We both teach and do healing sessions, and our mission is to create healers in every home. So yeah, this is all a brief background about how it got created.
So our approach is very scientific actually. So if you go to see, we actually back all our method, our technique, everything by science and the reason why we do what we do. We both, between us, we both have a lot of knowledge, and we study, we research. I call us the alchemists. So the definition of the alchemist is changing base metal into gold. And what we do is we change books and information into charts, and we give you our lifetime study. We give it to you in a day's worth, and that is what we give to you. Our research we give to you, which would take you all so much a longer time to do. So how does the BNC Miracle Method work? So you can talk about that.
Yeah. So before telling you how it works, I want to tell you, have you ever experienced a situation where you know the problem, but there is no solution in front of you? Have you ever experienced that? That you know that there is an issue, but you can't find a solution. It happened with me long time back, almost 17 and 18 years back. I was in India. I had a flourishing business, and my business collapsed in a very unusual way. And then, you know how it happens where in India, you know, I was from a joint family, a lot of cousins, friends. They took me to palmist, astrologer, and all the religious gurus to seek help for my problem in my business. And when I went to these people, they all started telling me, "Oh, you are hit by negativity. There's black magic done on your business." So at that time, I couldn't believe, like, you know, that there is something of that sort that exists. I thought black magic only existed in Bollywood movies or in our Hindi serials. But then people from different walks of life told me that I was hit by black magic. I went to many people. I spent a lot of money, but in the end, I didn't find any solution and I had to shut down my business. But that was my starting of spirituality. I had to leave India. I took up a job in Dubai, and that's how I came to Dubai. And but I left with a big question mark. If there is black, where is white? And why there are so many people diagnosing the issue, but not a single doctor? That was my experience. I didn't find anybody who could heal these type of energies. So then when I met Brenda, we both started experimenting and with energy, how we can clear dark energies, how we can address things that that really trouble so many of us. So this is how a brief history about how we created whatever we created. So let's talk about the steps.
So what do we use? So we basically use a pendulum, and so these are our own crafted pendulums as well. So we craft our own pendulums, and we use a set of charts.
So we use a set of charts,
and these are charts as well designed by us. And what we do is we tap using the pendulum as a base method. We tap into your subconscious mind and find out what emotions are blocking you and stopping you from progressing in life or creating havoc in your life or whatever you want to, you know, the disharmony in your life.
Shall we do some demos now?
Yes, so why don't we do a demo? That's right. It's
So,
the proofs in the pudding. So let's do. So our what we would like to do is we'd like to do a pain demo. So if anybody has pain on the call, we can work with them.
So anybody having pain at this point of time in their body, then we would like to take them and give a demo of pain clearance. Okay, Vandana. I think Amrish will handle that.
So can we get more than one person at a time?
Yeah. We can do 2-3 people. Yeah.
Fantastic. So we'll get Vandana. And just give me a moment. I'm just going to add some people to the spotlight. Mariam, could you please turn on your video? We will add you to the spotlight so Brenda and Charu can talk to you while we are doing this. There is Humaira, who has some pain in the shoulder. Trisha and Lata. We will get you on the call. Could you please turn on your video so we can spotlight you and you can talk to Brenda and Charu. Mariam, Trisha and Lata. Lata's here as well. Myra is here. Just give us one moment. Four. Is that good?
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Over to you, Brenda.
Okay.
So Vandana, would you explain where is your pain?
So tell us two things. Where is your pain? And then rate it on a scale of 10. 10 being maximum pain and 0 means no pain. Unmute yourself here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Truly glad to meet you, both people.
Pleasure.
Same here.
Thank you. Ma'am, first of all, I'm having a high BP problem, and since 10 days I'm going into for medication, and it's my BP is sorted. It's back to normal now. But the thing is, my right hand is paining badly, and it's like I'm taking 2 painkillers in a day, and then also it is not. Matlab, I'm unable to do anything.
So this is from last 10 days?
Yeah, in a midway, it goes well, but just for maximum 1 hour, it goes okay. I
So
feel
at the
just
moment it is hurting?
right now it is not, because today in the afternoon I got a good amount of sleep.
Okay.
That's why.
So I think we are doing demos for those who have pain right now, so that we can.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, if you have any
Every time
sort of solution for
so we don't necessarily have
Okay,
to
sure.
do so. Because we're talking about the harmonics of healing, and we have a 5-step harmonics.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll check what you need, what information you need for yourself.
Okay.
Right? You can do Humaira.
Okay. Meanwhile, Humaira, can you tell me where is your pain? Just unmute yourself.
Ma'am, just a second. So shall I continue with my this right now?
Yeah, just Brenda is checking for you.
Just wait a second.
Okay, ma'am.
Brenda is just checking for you. Yes, Humaira. Voice is cracking. I can't hear you clearly.
I have pain on my both shoulders.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit more? How old is this pain?
You can say 3,
Huh?
maximum 4 years.
4 years old pain. So at the moment they're hurting shoulders?
Yes, mostly this left one, which I can't even lift mostly.
Okay.
I feel something very heavy kept on the shoulders.
Oh, I see. And on a scale of 10, how bad is the pain? 10 being worst?
10.
10. 10. Okay. Okay.
So Vandana, I'll give you the information for you. So basically, from our harmonics of health, which is a six-step process, which we work on as a rhythm, which is how much are you balanced with your intention, overtone, how much are you willing to get rid of this issue, your vibration, what are you lacking, and what are you filling the void with, the frequency, your base emotions, negative or positive, and the pitch, which is the program you're running, and the chakras, which are balanced. So what I did was I checked what is the information that you need right now, the priority, and you basically needed the pitch, which is the 5th step of the process. And what is it is a program, and you're running a suffering program.
Okay.
And that suffering program, you need to change to a love of self.
Yes.
Okay, so do things to love yourself, and so that emotion will come in, and then you'll feel happy and joy for yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. And the first line in the first statement you said about the harmonic balance.
Yeah, this is the harmonic balance. So I've done only one part of it. There are more steps to it. So there are six steps to it. I've given you the information of only one part of it, 1/6 of it, and that was what would help you right now to get information.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks, Atan.
You're most welcome.
It means a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Lata? Hi, Lata. You muted yourself. Yeah.
So I have this spondylosis thing. So there is this perpetual pain in my neck area.
Okay. And how long have you had this?
12 years.
Wow. And on a scale 1 to 10, 1 being a very slight pain and 10 being
Right now it's I can say 5.
the pain is at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mera, no, I'm just telling her. So I just work. We'll wait for 5 minutes and then we'll check with you. So just wait for 5 minutes. Maybe you can drink a little bit of water if you wish to. Meanwhile, who's next? Okay, Tresha, can you tell us about your pain? Tresha?
And Trisha, we've sent you a request to unmute yourself. Yeah. Cheers.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a cervical spondylosis pain
Okay.
since I think 5 years.
Okay. So at this point of time, it's hurting?
Ma'am, it's just in between the counting of 3 or 4.
Okay, so where, if I ask you to define the pain, where you are feeling it?
In the neck area and the shoulders also.
So both 3 and 4, neck and shoulder.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it comes in my mouth area also, face area also.
Okay, give me a minute.
So for you, Lata.
Yes, ma'am.
Lata, yeah, not Trisha. For Lata.
Okay.
Sorry. You unmute Lata. Yeah, Lata is unmuted now. So I did the second step for you, which was overtone. What percentage are you willing to let go of your spondylitis? And it was actually 20% that you were willing to let go of it. So in a way, it's something that you are not willing to let go. What's blocking you is self-esteem. So some way this energy of self-esteem is blocking you. I have cleared the pain. So you can just drink a glass of water, just breathe in and breathe out, and just let the energies move into your body. And now just check the pain and just see. You said the pain was at 5, and now what do you think the pain has moved to?
I can feel something, something happening in my neck area.
Yeah.
I can feel it. Yeah.
Okay. And has the pain moved from 5?
Yes.
Okay. So what would you classify it now?
So the discomfort is less. I can say 4, not much, but there is something happening in the neck area. I
Yeah,
can feel
energy
it.
will take a little time to integrate, but at least it's moved. So a 12-year-old pain has moved like in 5 minutes, which is quite wow.
Thank you so much.
For you. You're most welcome. Since it's a chronic issue, do consider taking out, the package C, package B, I think, which is 3 sessions to help you let go of it completely and to clear your programs. Okay.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Okay, Humaira. So check now. How are you feeling? Unmute yourself. Just wait. Yeah. I can't hear you though. I think your microphone is down. So
I'm feeling lighter.
okay. So on a scale of 10 on 10, how do you rate it now?
5.
Okay, that's a 50% change. So and again, yours was also 4-year-old. So we usually heal these type of issues where these are all degenerative issues, and with our method. So actually what has happened is that there was an energy of grief that is stuck in your shoulders. So when there is an emotion that gets stuck, it blocks the flow of energy in that area. And when the flow of energy is not good, that's where the pain starts. And if you don't address it, then slowly, it's like, how if you don't water a plant, then it starts shrinking. In the same way, if you don't address that part of your body, then it starts degenerating. And then once the degeneration sets it, like 4 years, 10 years, then it becomes more difficult to bring the body back into the regeneration mode. And as it is, we also age, so that also adds to it. So do consider addressing it fully. And because in a demo session, we can only just show you that it can be brought down like in a split of a second. But in a full-fledged session, which takes around 90 minutes, we address it. It's like a full energetic surgery. That's what we do. So don't spoil your shoulders like that, is my piece of advice to you.
Thank
And
you
the
so much.
emotion that is the culprit is grief for you. So do look at it where it is coming from.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. Thank
Most
you.
welcome. Most welcome. Trisha?
Yes, ma'am. You
Yes,
can hear me?
yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, ma'am.
So check your neck and shoulder pain. How you feel?
Ma'am, something mm, moving in my shoulders.
Okay. So you said 3 to 4. So how do you feel now?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it's 1 or 2.
Okay, good. So again, in your case also, you said it's 5-year-old issue for you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So 5 years again, and it is, what happens is, again, in your cervicals, there is degeneration that is setting in. So what
Yes, yes,
happens
ma'am.
is now it's affecting you, you're feeling it in your mouth as well. So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
area, so again, there are so many emotions that are stuck in this area. So
Yes, ma'am.
address it before it goes out of your hands, is my piece of advice to you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. What next?
Thank you. Thank you for that, Brenda and Charu. That was lovely. We took on 5 people, and within a short span, people are feeling a difference. It's come down to about half or even 1 or 2. It's fantastic. I'm thinking if we can get one more person on. Is that okay? Actually, Manisha has raised her hand, so I'm just wondering if we can bring 2 people on. There's Nivedita who's sent us a message on the Telegram group. So Nivedita and Manisha, can we bring 2 people on?
Sure.
While I do that, would you be able to explain a little more of what you're doing and versus, how a session would be? You're saying that there's a 90-minute session, and here you're working with 5 people within 15 minutes. How does this really work? What's going on? What's happening? How are you able to work on this so quickly, and how will a 90-minute session impact people? So while you're sharing that, I'm going to bring on the other 2 people. We're just going to request Nivedita to get her to switch on her video so we can get her on the spotlight.
Yeah. So as we talked in the beginning that we both, me and Brenda, were passionate about seeing results instantly. Whatever we do, it should be like Sai Baba, how he heals fast, quickly. So in that passion, we created a method which is asking only 3 questions. In our method, we are only asking 3 questions. In our method, we figured out a way of, if we know the name of the person, like here, some people are not even switching on their videos. So all we need to know is the name of the person. And by using our set of charts and the pendulum, we are able to tap into your energy field. By saying energy field, your mind, we are able to access your mind. And we are also able to figure out what is the emotion that is stuck and is creating the issue. Whether it not only pain, even if it is relationship, if it is money, any area of your life, if there is a trouble, means there is a block in the flow of energy. And the flow of energy always gets blocked by our emotions. So what we do is we figure out what is it and we clear it. We are not even, with the method, we are able to tap into your energy field, like how you take a duster and do a cleaning of your house. This is exactly what we do with our pendulum. We tap into your energy field, we clean that emotion. We are able to clean that emotion. And the moment that emotion is cleared, there's a flow of energy. And the moment there's a flow of energy, you feel a shift in your challenge, whether it is relationship, whether it is pain, or whether it is any area of your life. I think on Telegram also, a lot of people put that their parents are suffering from big diseases, heart issues, eczema. All these things can be addressed. Even these degenerative disease where you have spondylitis and arthritis and all these type of problems can be addressed. Kidney failure. Today,
we'll just give you one of our testimonials. The other day we were working on a lady, and she basically had a kidney transplant, and we then realized she basically the doctors, I don't know whatever, and she actually went to
black fungus.
She figured out, or they found that she had black fungus. But what we realized was actually it wasn't the black fungus that was actually affecting her. It was actually the kidney transplant. Her body was starting to reject the transplanted kidney. So Charu actually did a session on black fungus, and I did a session on her rejecting her kidney. And what we found was that she was 0% in balance to reverse the situation. And what she was lacking was strength, the energy of strength. And once she received the strength, her body was able to accept the kidney. And when she went to the doctor said, there's no black fungus and your kidney is working perfectly. And what they anticipated was 3 to 6 months of hospitalization and treatments and invasive treatments, not even, external invasive treatments she was supposed to have to undergo, became just one scan. That was it. And that was like such a big miracle. Like literally for that lady, she was like literally crying and was so in joy that her mother was, overcoming all of these challenges.
So I want to add one more point before we move on to the demos. So everything happens at an energetic level first. Like for instance, if you smell cake and then your mouth waters, or somebody gives you bad news and then you have a headache. So everything happens first and at an energetic level, and then it comes into your physical reality. So we are using the same principle. We are clearing you, healing you at an energetic level, and immediately then your physical reality changes, and then you experience it in your physical reality, and then you can eat your cake.
By the way, I heard cake and my mouth's watering.
So okay, so let's take the.
Sounds like a piece of cake. Yeah, your works actually sounds like a piece of cake.
Yeah, and
sorry.
Yeah, and Amrish, you talked about 90 minutes. So when we do a 90-minute session, in that we follow basically these harmonics. So we work on each and every step where we check by what percentage are you in balance to let go of your issue, by what percentage are you actually willing to heal yourself. Then we check what is your base vibration, what is the frequency that you are releasing, what is lacking in your because it's not only an emotion that is blocking. It could be that you are also lacking love. It could be something positive is missing. So what you are and what you are filling it with. So we do a lot of it's like I call it energetic surgery. So we do all these type of steps that takes us 90 minutes, and when we do that, then the change is stable and very profound.
Not to mention, we also do a 15-minute discovery session. So prior to all of this, we actually listen to you. You know, what are you saying? What are you talking? What is this? And we are very intuitive, and we pick up what is, what are you saying between the lines? What you actually want, but what you're not saying. So this is where the beauty is. Just by talking to you is also a healing and a coaching session as well. So we call it a discovery session, where you discover what you would like to have and what we do for the session. And then after we do the session, we also talk to you. So again, it's a double coaching. So we give you information, advice, how to change your life, what is needed, what awareness, and what you can do to, move. Obviously, we do 90% of the work, and then 10% is your input, where you make that last step.
90% is pretty good. I do have one more question, but I'm going to hold that for later. Let's listen to.
I think the ladies are waiting very patiently, Amrish.
So we'll go over to Manisha first, and then we'll talk to Nivedita.
Yeah, Manisha, tell me what is your pain? No, now you can say, yeah.
All right. So I have some pain in my neck, in the upper back as well, and usually it's in the center of the neck and the spine. But it's only upper back, where it's on the shoulders, like behind my upper back. But everything is just on top. There is no lower back pain, and it starts from the neck, like the bottom of the neck.
Everybody is having neck and shoulder pain today on the call.
Yeah, it reminds me of my testimony. I actually wanted to share this. The other day I was going to Expo, and I had this shooting pain. It suddenly came up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I quickly did a session for myself. And then I realized I was only 20% willing to actually let go. And the reason that was creating my pain was anger. And actually, I was super, super angry at something. A situation happened, and I actually got super angry. And the energy that actually helped me to calm down was justice. So then I really saw what was needing to happen. And then in actually 15 minutes, my pain went, and I could enjoy my all-day trip to Expo 2020.
So who's the next person?
I think she dropped out, the other girl, Nivedita. Her video is not on, so it's not showing, yeah.
Tell me, Nivedita.
Sorry, I needed to ask Manisha, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your pain like?
It will be around 7. And it's been there for about 3-4 years, but it's kind of, it's on and off. But when I say on and off, maybe I'll have it on 2 days, then 1 day I won't have it, then third, fourth day I'll again have, then 5th day is not there. So it's kind of on and off for 3-4 years. I usually also have a lot of pain in my left heel, for which I am currently on homeopathic medicines. But I mean, at present, I don't have that. It's usually when I do a lot of walking, maybe like a 1 hour of walk every day. The next day it will start aching.
Okay.
That's it. So because for days I've not done it, today I'm at relief.
All right.
Nivedita? Yeah.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening. Hello, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. It's very nice hearing you all.
Pleasure.
Ma'am, I have been detected with spondylosis in lumbar, in neck,
Okay.
in deep spine, in waist.
Oh.
My knees get tightened. They become hard and tight. Wrist also don't work in the morning. I cannot lift my body in the morning hour. Somehow I get up. But all these have become down in front of an allergy issue from last year, ma'am. Right now, from February, it has made me mad, you can see.
So,
I'm so restless.
So pick one pain point where it is. Where is your pain? At the moment, where do you feel the pain?
Right now in thigh, ma'am.
Huh? Eyes? Your eyes are hurting? Sorry, just say it again, please.
Pardon, ma'am?
Yeah,
Beg your pardon.
where is the pain? Is just pick up one pain point that you want to see the demo for.
Can you take the allergy issue, ma'am?
No, allergy requires full session. It cannot be shown in a
Okay.
demo. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Then the pain between thigh joint and waist.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Allergy is also curable, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Allergies can be addressed. Yeah. So on a scale of 10, Nivedita, how bad is your pain at this point of time?
Right now, you can say 5, ma'am.
Okay.
As I take medicines.
Okay.
And also in buttock, it is extremely, if you can change from thigh to buttock,
Oh, there is a saying in Hindi, "Ye dil mange more."
बस स्वीट में बैठ नहीं स्वीट कर दीजिए कितना दिन से बैठ नहीं पाई हूँ from 2019.
And get it addressed properly. I mean, I can just do something, but what is happening is the whole body, whole muscular skeletal system is collapsing the way you are telling. So better get it addressed rather than,
Right.
So Manisha, if you could drink some water and just take in 2-3 breaths in and out to just allow the energy to integrate.
Can you check her emotion until I do that?
Yeah. So I checked the second step for you as well, which is the overtone and your willingness to let go of this issue. And you were 50% willing to let go of it. So you're getting there. You're moving towards letting it go. And I also checked your program which you were running for it, our 5th step in our set, and you're running a fights and argument program. So maybe you can look at that, and let me see what you can change that to.
When you say the program fights and argument, I mean, do you mean the healing that will happen in that program?
No, you must be fighting. So there must be always arguments in your life, or fights or battles or conflicts. So that's why it comes and goes. Some days it's there. So the days you've had a disagreement with somebody, and mostly I think it's with women, that your disagreement is happening. And so you have to change this to love of women. So maybe have more what do you say, empathy towards women, and it'll change for you. And how's the pain now? On a scale of it was 7. Now, what do you think the pain is?
I think I would say maybe 5, because in the neck I do feel a little bit of release. I could feel some kind of vibration though, like something where I could hear something in my ear, some kind of vibration, and I could feel it on my back as well. And I think the neck feels a little better, and the upper shoulder as well. But I think the pain, if the pain is maybe in like 1 inch, is probably the pain. It's somewhere at the bottom is now I feel.
Yeah, it will take a little time to integrate, and it should move as well, more. It should come down more.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Most welcome.
Thank you.
So, Nivedita. Nivedita, are you there?
I think the call dropped again.
Oh, okay.
We'll see if she's back on. Yeah, she is. I'm sending her a message to unmute herself. Not asking her to switch on her video because I think she might be in a low network area.
Okay.
Nivedita, can you unmute yourself, please? She's on the call, Charu.
Yeah, Nivedita.
Well, she's not unmuted herself, but do you want to share the message that you have for her? And maybe she'll catch it on the replay, if not on the live call.
Oh, okay.
So you can, I mean, she can obviously tell the pain this, but she was asking about allergies, and basically in our expertise, we have found that allergies is due to grief. So there is a big element of grief that she must be carrying from some time, because she said she's having it from a long time, the allergies. So some sort of grief needs to be addressed. And the program, so the 5th step that we looked at is the program that she's running. And the program that she's running is the unhappiness program. And let me just quickly check what she can change it to. Sorry, I didn't check that. Also, it's simple, change it to a happiness program. So change her unhappiness or whatever she's unhappy about to happiness, and things will change for her. And since she's not in the program, we can't gauge the change for her.
Right. We'll see if she can post it on the Telegram group. That's how we know. Brenda and Charu, I had a couple of questions, and there are some questions on the group as well. But there was one question. Actually, it's related to what Anindita has asked. She said, can you please help me in helping my dad to get out of his depression? He's 74 plus. Now, you've mentioned earlier that you just need the name of the person. You don't even have to see the person. Does that mean that Anindita can take a session for her father? He doesn't have to be on the call. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. And as far as depression is concerned, this is something which I believe only healers can heal depression. When you go to medical science, they give you antidepressant, but that is not the cure. That is just keeping the problem under the carpet. and antidepressants then start having their own set of side effects. But when we address it, it's a problem which is related to emotion. It's an emotional disorder, and as healers, we are able to address it very well.
I had a client, she did it for her mother, right, Charu?
Yeah.
And the father was very down, did not just sat down, did not move, did not do anything.
He cried also.
Yeah,
he cried and he used to cry also.
Yeah, and as soon as we did the session, he started becoming more happier, put the TV down, interacting with the family, and she was so relieved. It was like a big thing for her. So we just about a month ago, we worked with her. Even he was 75 years old as well.
It's nice. Okay, we have another question from Liz. Are these healings and problems working for all of us here today? Can you help with healing or clearing emotional pain that's in the heart?
Yes, yeah, of course. That is what, as I said, that we all healers work on emotions. And with our method, it's like taking the duster, going to that part and clearing it up.
Right.
So yeah, we can do that.
We also had a client who had gone through a heartbreak. She was in a relationship with over 7 years with a partner, and they decided to go their separate ways. And although she thought she had got over it, it created a lot of grief for her, and a lot of cough, cold, and coughing, which wasn't even going. She addressed, I think, 3 months of antibiotics, but it didn't move. So in the end, it was her last resort. She like, I'll go to Brenda and Charu. And immediately within one session, the cough and all of those things disappeared. But it was deep-rooted grief. So yes, we definitely can address the emotional aspect and the heart issues.
That's wonderful. Brenda and Charu, you did mention something about harmonics earlier and doing some reading. Do you think we can share the details with people and tell them what exactly this is?
Yes, sure.
I do have an image. I'm going to share my screen, and then if we can go over that and tell them what exactly this is and what are we looking. Yeah. Give me a second.
So basically, we have come up with a very unique healing formula. So Charu, you want to talk about this healing formula?
You start with rhythm and then I'll continue.
No, you have the story.
Oh, okay. So basically, what is a formula? Formula means anything, the list of ingredients with which anything is made up of. So like yesterday also I gave the same example. A simple thing like tea. Tea also has its own formula. You put one tea bag, 1 cup of hot water, and a little bit of a milk and sugar, and you make a tea. So that is the formula for tea. So in the same way, we made a healing formula. And why we call it unique? Because if you see, when I make my tea, I use a different measurement of water. I like 1 full cup of hot water.
Like half.
Bita likes half. If you put full cup of water, then she doesn't like that tea.
No sugar.
And no sugar. So everybody is unique in their own way, whether it is simple as tea is concerned. So for healing, we came up with a formula which is unique to you. It's a personalized formula for you. And now we're going to explain it, what we mean by your unique healing formula. So over to you.
So the first one is rhythm. And what we talk about rhythm is the balance. How balanced are you with what you want? So if I want, let's say, a relationship, or I want to get married, am I in balance with that intention? Is it 100% that I want it? When I'm not in balance with that, obviously, I don't achieve it, right? So the first step that we look at is what percentage are you in balance with that intention? The second step,
which is overtone. Here we go into your deep layers of your subconscious mind. and we check if there are any strings attached to how willing you are actually. What I mean, like Brenda gave an example, like if somebody wants to get married, but then they don't find a life partner. They keep saying that they want to get married, but they find it hard to manifest a partner for themselves. So somewhere at a subconscious level, they don't want to get married. They keep saying consciously that, oh, you know what, if I find somebody, I will get married right now, today itself. That doesn't happen. So at subconscious level, when we check, there are some strings attached. Maybe they have fear of losing their freedom, or fear of having a big change in their life. So these are the strings attached that bring their willingness down. So we open that willingness so that the full current goes. Whatever the healing or is being done, the current is full. That is step 2.
And in step 3, we talk about vibration. So we all know, right? Everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating energy. So whether we hear it or not, whether it gives out a sound, and every vibration has its own sound. So have you ever noticed that when you are, peaceful and happy, and, everyone around you, is peaceful and happy, you are peaceful and happy. For example, if we see babies and little children, we start putting our vibration and we start cooing to them and we giggle and we laugh and we become little children. And have you ever noticed that, like when someone's rude to you or someone pulls you up, you, as much as how peaceful you are, you will actually basically talk rudely to that person because their vibration is rude. So you start matching their vibration. And what we do in the BNC Miracle Method, we are looking at what you're lacking. So what is that positive emotion you're lacking? So is it love? Is it self-esteem? Is it kindness? Is it gratitude? Because when we lack an emotion, we cover it up with a negative. So then we don't want to tell people, oh, I'm lacking love, or I'm lacking self-esteem. So we cover it up with a negative emotion. For example, we had a client, she wanted friends. And she couldn't get friends, so we did a clearing for her to have friends and be out with friends. And what we saw was that she didn't have self-esteem, and because she was lacking this positive emotion of self-esteem, she was being hostile. So inadvertently, she didn't even know, but she was already pushing her friends away. So when I told her that it's hostile, so she was like, what do you mean? I don't even know what that means. And so what I came to realize, and what she came to realize, was that she didn't even know that she was doing that.
So step 4. Step 4 is frequency. So, one mistake we all do, we all saying, and I remember there was an ad also where Sachin Tendulkar was there. And it was an ad where, his friends keep saying, you know what, one day I'm going to go on this cruise trip. One day I'm going to learn this course. One day I'm going to fly business class. One day I'm going to buy this house. One day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to do that. We keep saying these one day, but we don't do anything to actually achieve it, to bring that manifestation into our physical reality. And the life goes on. And one day when we look in the mirror, all the hair are gray. So that happens one day then, if you don't do anything. So when I teach to students, I teach BNC Miracle Method to students, and I tell them that instead of doing that one day business, we have to, it's like a radio is in front of you and you are saying, you know what, one day I'm going to listen to my numbers. And it keeps playing those numbers which you don't want to hear. So instead of waiting for that one day, all you have to do is put your hand to the radio and change the frequency of your station and listen to the numbers, match it to the numbers that you want to hear. This is exactly what we do. We enter into the client's energy field, we change the emotions that will change their frequency to match with their intention, what they want to achieve. So all we do is we change your frequency so that you are able to attract whatever you wish to attract. So that is frequency part.
And the fifth step is pitch. So this is what we hear, or what sound we hear, but we when the pitch is, when we talk, there is an undertone, and we don't listen, we don't hear this undertone. And what we are looking for in the pitch is we're looking at the programs. And this is, I really think this is the most beautiful step, where we look at the programs you're running. So I'll give you an example. I had a couple, and she was working on a relationship, and although the relationship, we worked on it, it was nearly at a divorce stage, and we brought it back together, and they started living together, and they were starting to be in harmony. But she said, Brenda, there is still one thing that is missing, you know, it still doesn't feel right. So when I checked her programs, she was running a celibacy program. And when I checked his program, so we checked for both relationship, husband and wife. And for the husband, he was running a divorce program. So although they are still working at it, eventually, because he's running this divorce program, eventually all the work that would have been done would have collapsed, because he's focused on that divorce program and she's focused on the celibacy program. So there's no intimacy as well. So eventually that relationship is going to go at, you know, odds. So what we do is we delete this program and we program into your subconscious mind a new programming, something that's going to allow you to overcome whatever you're doing. And the fifth stage is basically the octave. So octave is basically the chords and the intervals and the frequency that we listen to. And where we are working with is on chakras.
So chakras, in simple words, are the energy centers of our body. And from these centers, important information gets distributed to your entire energy field. There are a lot of full networking of meridians and stuff like that, a full wiring, I would say. So chakras, to explain you in simple words, are like the switches of your room. And if the switch is good, the moment you switch it on, the entire room will light up. So in the same way, if your chakras are balanced, clean, clear, then whatever information, whatever healing is being done, then the flow of information to your entire energy field, to your entire body is marvelous, and the manifestation happens beautifully.
So in the BNC miracle method, we basically in our sessions, what we're looking at is we're looking at balancing the fourth dimensional chakras, which is the general, or the 7 chakras, the auric field and the Kundalini chakra exist in the fourth dimension. We also go to the fifth dimensional chakra system, where it is comprised of pure light, and it basically puts you on track with what you've come to do in this incarnation. So it's all about what you plan to do in your incarnation, and the minor chakras. And I always, I'm always amazed at the information we find with our pendulum. I was working on my son, and basically he had burnt the roof of his palate. And so when I looked at what chakra was imbalanced, it showed it was the esophagus. I had to work on his esophagus chakra. And when I actually, then the pain did come bad, and I did have to take him to the doctor. But the doctor said one thing. She's like, thank God it hasn't gone, the pain or the burn hasn't gone to your esophagus. If it had gone to the esophagus, it would have swelled up and it would have caused you your inability to breathe, and you would have had more problems. And I was like, wow, like, I had done this before, and then the doctor said that, and I'm like, it already preempted and kind of already gave him whatever healing he had. And slowly, obviously, it went off in about a few days' time. So yeah, that's the gist of our unique healing formula.
Oh, that's powerful. Man. That's really amazing. Can we try some of this?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What should we do?
We can just take 2 people at a time. So we'll do each set 2 people.
Okay. There was Dimple who said that she wanted to come on. Let's check if Dimple is here on the call, and we'll try and bring her on. And there is Shalu. Shalu raised her hand as well, so we can get Shalu on. Dimple, can you switch on your video, please, so we can add you to this part of the call? Thank you.
Hi, Dimple.
Okay. Let's start with Dimple, and then we will talk to Shalu.
Okay.
So you can ask him.
Hi Brenda, hi Charu.
Hi,
Hello.
Dimple.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So what's your issue? What's your intention?
My relationship issue is like really terrifying. So
Okay.
I don't want to know.
And Charu, what's your intention?
So programs. Okay.
Shalu, what's your Amish, can you unmute Shalu?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
एक्चुअली मेरी मदर है, उनके जो नी है उनमें बहुत ज्यादा पेन रहता है, नी पेन.
Okay. What's your mother's name?
सुमन लता त्यागी. एक्चुअली वो जैसे सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ते हैं, सीढ़ियाँ नहीं चढ़ा जाता है, और वॉकिंग भी करते हैं तो पैर उनके स्टेबल नहीं रहते हैं.
I highly suggest for you to take a healing for her. It would actually contribute to her living.
ओके, एक्चुअली मुझे आज ही आपकी साइड से कॉल आया, तो मुझे सडनली मैंने ज्वाइन किया आपका ये सेशन, और मेरी जो मदर है उन्हें नी रिप्लेसमेंट के लिए भी बोला गया है. तो वो नीचे फ्लोर पे जैसे पूजा करने के लिए भी नहीं बैठ सकती है, तो बहुत ज्यादा पेन होता है. तो जो भी आप सजेस्ट करेंगे फिर आगे, फिर मैं उनके लिए वो प्रोग्राम कंटिन्यू करूँ.
So, Dimple, I checked 2 steps for you. So basically, as we said, we checked in the 5th step, which is the pitch. So which is the program that you are running. So you are actually running an ending program to end things. So what happens? Yeah, that's the main current. The main current is ending program. So no matter what you do, you try to make it better, but the program then, it's like a software programming, then it overrules everything. So ending program, that you need to transform it to acceptance program. And the vibration that you are running. So in vibration, we check what is it that actually you're lacking. So you're lacking joy, and the cover up, because of there's lack of joy, you are covering it up by helplessness. So these are your energies. So bring in more joy and stop covering that lack with helplessness. This is information. Rest can be done with the method itself.
So this ending program can be reversed?
Yes, ending program, you need to transform it to acceptance program.
Okay. Yeah, this is what happens. Whenever, something is going okay, and it will like suddenly there'll be a blast.
Okay.
Thank you, Charu.
Most welcome.
Okay, so I did a clearing for her. So is your mother there with you, or she's at a different place?
Different place.
Okay, so you can ask her if her pain has reduced, because I have done healing for her. So it should alleviate her pain. She's running an injustice program. So something has happened that has made her feel injustice. What do you say in Hindi for injustice?
जैसे फील करना कि कोई जाती हुई हो या कुछ चीज ठीक नहीं हुई हो.
एक्चुअली मेरे जो भाई हैं उनके लिए वो ज्यादा चिंता करती थी, उनकी जो हैबिट है सब चीजें वो ठीक नहीं थी। अभी 1 ईयर से वो ओके है, पर पहले वो ज्यादा परेशान रहती थी उसी के लिए। एंड देन उन्हें चिकनगुनिया बोलते हैं इंडिया में, वो हुआ था घुटनों में, तब से उन्हें पेन ज्यादा है।
She is unwilling to let go of this because of anger and judgmental.
गुस्सा जल्दी आता है उन्हें।
Yeah, so I cleared this, and it should she should change her attitude to be more happy. So do things that will bring her more happiness.
Okay. So
and highly suggest you take the package B, which is 3 sessions.
Okay.
It possibly can help to not go forward with a knee replacement. It could change things for her.
ठीक है। तो मेरे फादर भी हैं, एक्चुअली उनका भी एक एक्सीडेंट हो गया था 3 इयर्स बिफोर, और उनकी जो इंटेस्टाइन है वो पूरा ब्रेक हो गया था। तो उनका ऑपरेशन हुआ, और वो पूरा पेट मतलब नीचे तक, ऊपर चेस्ट से लेके नीचे तक उनका ऑपरेशन है, और वो भी मतलब अच्छा फील नहीं करते हैं, अनकंफर्टेबल फील करते हैं, अनईजी फील करते हैं। तो अगर उनके लिए भी कुछ होगा तो मैं उनके लिए भी रेडी हूँ।
Yeah, definitely do take for him as well.
ठीक है। तो उनका मैं बताऊं आपको नाम?
Yeah, you can tell me his name and we can see.
राम अवतार त्यागी। राम अवतार त्यागी।
राम अवतार त्यागी।
हाँ जी।
Brenda, while Charu is looking up for Mr. Tyagi, there is a question from Monica Jain. She would like to know if hernia and gallstones can be cured through this technique.
Yeah, definitely. We actually had one of our, we teach as well this method, and this our student, which he was very new to this modality, and he actually, there was a stone in the mouth, right?
The salivary glands.
In the salivary glands, and the student actually did 3 sessions for the wife, and that such a big stone came out. So yes, there is we can work on hernia, we can work on gallstones, dissolving them. I also worked on my brother for kidney stones, and he passed. The kidney stone broke and passed out without any issue. So yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
मेन प्रोग्राम आपके फादर जो रन कर रहे हैं वो है अनहैप्पीनेस प्रोग्राम। मेन प्रोग्राम वही है करके, वहां से शुरुआत होगी, फिर और लेयर्स खुलेंगे।
ओके। तो फिर आप जो ये प्रोग्राम है उनके लिए जो भी आगे सेशन आप देंगे वो अभी बताएंगे आप आज ही?
After you book the session, you can speak to the team in Mystic Lotus. They will help you.
Okay, ठीक है। Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
हम डिटेल शेयर करेंगे कुछ देर में। आप कॉल पे बने रहिए, कुछ देर में डिटेल शेयर करेंगे, और फिर आप एक चेक करके उसके लिए साइन अप कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू शालू।
Thank you.
Can we get a couple of more people on?
Yes, sure.
We'll get Punita on, and there is somebody called iPad. iPad, could you rename yourself, please, while we bring you on?
नमस्ते। हाँ पुनीता जी बताएं।
I'm having this back pain since almost 20 years, the whole back. And I have had my MRI done. I have had so many medicines I have eaten. I have done all that possible to which, the pain could have gone, but nothing has worked.
So, well, from my experience only, I can tell you when nothing gets healed and nothing gets diagnosed, or you do so much treatment and nothing gets healed, then there is 100% it's dark energies that is blocking your healing. So somewhere
Okay.
you are stuck with dark energies that needs to be cleared. The moment that is cleared, then you will start healing. Otherwise, years after years, you can keep counting the years. Nothing is going to happen. That is from my experience.
Okay, okay, okay.
That is a
Okay.
simple thing. You clear that and everything will work. Even the medicines will work. And the
Okay,
right
okay.
diagnosis will come, medicines will work. Otherwise, what will happen? More and more toxins will get created by these dark energies, and your negative loop will keep increasing. First backache, then something else, and then something else. It will keep increasing.
No, I am on neuropsychiatric drugs also since 20 years. So, like, how to go about with this removal of dark energies?
You book sessions, madam. You book sessions, and we'll heal it.
Okay.
That's our expertise, actually.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thank.
She's an unmute.
No, they haven't unmuted. You to unmute?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Ankita Sharma.
Hi,
Okay. Hi,
Ankita.
Ankita.
Yeah. I have just health issues, multiple health issues, like especially on my back. My full back is like painful all the time. It's painful, and I have multiple health issues like numbness in left hand and left leg, and cervical problem and lumbar pain. And actually, मुझे 7 years of TB हुआ था, TB. After it, I have taken 1 year medicines. So since then, I am in this condition. I have taken lots of treatment, but no, it doesn't work on me. So that's a problem.
So see, what I told her applies to you as well. Just now I told Punita ji that your auric field needs a clearing for sure. And then what happens is now the spine is getting blocked. It's clogged with emotions. So so the flow of energy is blocked. And if you know, from brain to each and every part, the nerves go through the spine. So if this is blocked, then the nerve going to your hand is like is not getting full energy, and that is what is creating numbness now. So we need
here also I feel heaviness in my head, heaviness here and here all the time.
You need to open the pipeline, which is your spine. The moment that is clean of emotions, you will immediately feel relief all around.
So I just want to know what is the reason behind this, all the problems, means a particular any problem, what I'm doing anything wrong with myself, or what is the problem?
It's not like something is wrong with yourself, but what happens is our emotions get stuck in these areas.
Okay, emotional issues are there.
It's always emotional, and cause of any issue is emotional only. And these emotions are not what are playing in your, like what you feel, but there are sometimes certain energies which we are not even aware of. So Brenda will share something.
So I checked all of this. What you're facing is what is the program you're running, the 5th step of our whole unique formula. And you are running an anger program.
Okay.
So this is why it's sticking. And so you change it to a gratitude program.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you?
Yeah. So means how many sessions for this I need to take?
You would definitely need three package session, because you have multiple multiple pain problems and multiple issues going on. So do opt for a 3-session package. Would definitely make a difference in your life.
So this is all about only for gratitude, all sessions?
No. We've just given you one part of our formula. We will basically do a whole clearing. We will do a negativity clearing or this, and we'll work on all the aspects of whatever's happening for you. We just gave you a small teaser. It's only because it's a
in the demo session we can just find in 1 minute whatever we can find, we share that. But when we do the 90-minute session, it's like a full surgery, energetic surgery.
Okay.
So that is a hell lot of information, a hell lot of clearance, and then we tell you also what was cleared. We share the information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Brenda and Charu. Let's
Yeah.
move over to sharing the session details, and then Ankita and whoever else, Punita, Shalu can sign up for it. I'm just going to bring up the details on the screen. Just give me a moment, please.
So we have 3 packages basically. We have first a package A, which is 1 personal session for either pain, health, or relationship. We have a package B for 3 personal sessions for either chronic issues, which is for chronic issues. So same chronic pain, chronic health, chronic relationships. And we have a harmonics of healing package, which is a C package, where you will receive your unique healing formula. So what we will do is we'll give you the 6-step information, where you can just have the information, and you can know what is creating all your issues. So package A is a 90-minute package, where we'll work, as we said, on any health, including pain or relationship. We first start with a 15-minute Zoom session, which is a discovery session, where we talk to you, we understand what's going on in your life, what is the emotions, what is the background, and where it all started from. Then we do a 60-minute clearance. So what we did now was just 2 minutes or 5 minutes. What we do in a session 90-minute, we work on our charts, and we work on clearing, analyzing, clearing, healing, and as Charu said, dusting. And then we do a 15-minute Zoom session after that to tell you what we found out, what are the emotions, what changes to make in your life, and we give you the guidance on how to move forward. And you get a call recording of the session. And you'll also get your own unique healing formula, which is the 6 steps in the formula. And included in this are the bonuses. So you will get your unique formula. You'll also get a shamanic journey, where it is a healing modality, where we actually go into a trance state to find a step-by-step guidance on how to make more changes in your life. So it's like 2 healings actually you're getting. And along with that, we do a 3 distance healing session. We add more energy. So just in case, like if it's chronic or sometimes things you may feel have not moved, we add more energy to it to bring about quicker and faster change. And the package A, the normal price is 21,500 or US dollars 323. And just for today, a special price is 8,000 rupees or US dollars 121. The package B is 3 personal sessions. So it's the same aspects. You get 3 sessions, 90 minutes each session. Any area of your life where you have chronic issues, old issues, or stagnant issues, relationship issues which have not been working for a long time. It includes the same discovery session, healing session, bonuses, and the cost of this is 48,500. usual price, but just for today, it's a special price of 22,500 rupees or US dollars 338. And if you want you want the information, which is a sticks, which is just a reading, it is no healing, it's just giving you information. Like we gave few of you just information. It's just a 6-step harmonics reading to get a clear idea of where your life is, what's happening with you, what programs you're applying, and what you need to change in your life. And for this, the cost is 4,000 rupees, but just for today, it's rupees 2,500 or US dollars 38. So again, package A, 1 personal session at a special price of rupees 8,000 or US dollar 121. Package B, 3 sessions for rupees 22,500 or US dollars 338, or just the information of your unique healing formula is at a special rate of 2,500 rupees or US dollar 38.
Thank you for that, Brenda and Charu. For everyone, all links have been shared on the Telegram group. So please check the Telegram group for the payment links, and you can pick them up from there. We will share the links on Zoom also. Brenda and Charu, there are a couple of questions, but before we go to that, I had a question. If somebody signs up for these 3, let's say 3 sessions, are they transferable, or do they have to take all 3 sessions for one person?
If it's a family, they can take the 3 sessions for themselves as a family, and they can use it within the family.
Okay. That's nice. Thanks.
And even if they take the unique formula and they decide that what information they got was really wow and they want to change it, there are upgrade options to each of the levels as well.
Okay. Yeah, so they can upgrade from package C to either A or B, depending on what comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, nice. There are some questions on the group. I'm going to pick them up, and then we'll see if there are no more questions. We will end this session for today. There is Sunita, who's asked, can pollen and food allergies be cured?
Yes, definitely. We've already shared earlier on the reason also for allergies, which is brief. And yes, they definitely can be addressed.
Would it normally take 1 session, or should they look at 3 sessions?
They would look at 3 sessions.
It's 3 sessions.
Yeah.
It also depends on for how long it's been going on. So if it's been going on.
Yeah, if it just come up, which is a few months, then generally 1 session is okay. Right. But if you're suffering, like generally people with pollen issues suffer from a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Nivedita, who was on the call earlier, she's asked a question. What about, can prostate trouble and blockage and hernia for an 83-year-old person be healed?
Yes, we can work on 83-year-old very well, and these problems can be addressed, and they can actually feel a big amount of relief with the healing works that we do.
I think Nivedita is back on the call. Would you like to talk to her and see how she's feeling?
Yeah, sure.
Nivedita, we've sent you a request to unmute yourself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Nivedita, most welcome.
Yes,
how are you feeling?
Feeling nice. Actually, I love these programs. I might make myself happy. This is a field of knowledge. I was just asking you, I was thinking to ask you, if I survive, will you teach me this thing?
Yes, we do teach, and you can get in touch with Mystic Lotus team. Okay. We do teach this method every month. There is a class, and you can register if you wish to. If you have hunger to learn, then most welcome.
Yes.
and the method is very simple. And here in Dubai, people are sending their parents. We have students who are in late 70s, and they are also learning. So it's a very easy way to learn, and yes, it's possible.
Is it online, ma'am?
Yeah, the classes are online. We teach over Zoom. Yeah.
Right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Vidita, I know a lot of people who've learned it. You can not only survive, you can thrive once you learn it. So do consider it. Brenda and Charu are fantastic in their classes. I know a lot of people who've learned it, including people in my family who've learned it. So I haven't personally because I've been a little tied up, busy and all of that, but there are people in my family, my immediate family who've learned it. So go for it if it's on your mind, right? There is a question from, sorry, Nivedita. Did you have a question?
What I was telling, that though physically I may not be well, but these programs are attracting me daily, and I'm feeling
Again, I think.
Yeah, I'm guessing that there's a challenge with the network.
Yeah.
But she could always listen to us on the call. So the fact that you should start looking at taking action. You know, motivation without action is only entertainment. So if you are motivated, take action. Otherwise, you're just looking at entertainment, not going to move forward. So go for it, Nivedita. We have a question from Lekhya. How to overcome itching? I face relationship issues with my family. Do we have something for her? I can't see her on the call.
Yes, relationship issues means two people's belief system is involved. So definitely 2 sessions for sure, because we need to work on both the people who have the issue. So yeah, 2 sessions and relationships can be addressed. Minimum 2 sessions. Yes.
Is one person
again the same concept, Amrish? The same concept that the flow of energy between 2 people is not good. So there are negative emotions that are playing around. So when we clear those negative emotions, we clear the energy of conflict, we clear anger, we find out what is it, abuse or whatsoever. We clear these energies, and then the flow of energy is good, like how we saw in pain demos. And same thing applies to relationship. The energy flows harmoniously, and then there is a change in attitude. The same people who are biting each other, they start behaving like civilized human beings. It's only energy game. It's only energy game.
Right. And that's why the itch. So one person's biting the other and the other one's getting annoyed. So, so there's the itch. I'm learning. I'm listening to a lot of your calls, and I think I'm learning a little bit on every call. I'm learning something. Thank you. Shalu had a question, so let's see what she wants to know, and then let's see if there are any more questions. Sorry, Shalu. Yes, Shalu. We sent you a request.
एक्चुअली मुझे ये पूछना था, अभी जैसे मैं अपने मदर और फादर से दूर हूँ, तो जब मैं उनके साथ रहूंगी, अभी ऑलमोस्ट 15th of अप्रैल को मैं उनके पास जाने वाली हूँ, तो क्या ये सेशन हम तब कर सकते हैं? मतलब तब का अपॉइंटमेंट मिल सकता है?
जी, पॉसिबल। पर आपको वेट क्यों करना है? आप एक आध सेशन तो पहले ही करवा लीजिए, तो बाय द टाइम आप जाएंगी तो आपको उनमें चेंज नजर आएगा।
नहीं, मेरा पूछने का आपसे इसलिए मैं क्लियर कर रही हूँ, अभी फॉर एग्जांपल मैं पे कर देती हूँ, है ना? पर लेकिन सेशन में तब लेना चाहती हूँ जब मैं
तो वो पॉसिबल है, आराम से ले सकते हो, आप बता सकते हो करके उस हिसाब से डेट तय कर सकते हो।
ओके, और अगर मेरी ही फैमिली के लिए मैं पूछ रही हूँ, क्योंकि मैं इन चीजों में बिलीव करती हूँ, और मेरी फैमिली में जैसे किसी का कोई रिलेशनशिप इशू है हस्बैंड वाइफ का, तो उसके लिए भी आप हेल्प कर सकते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल,
ठीक है। ओके, या थैंक यू।
और अगर आपके फैमिली मेंबर्स बिलीव नहीं भी करते हैं तो भी हीलिंग काम करती है, और ये चीज मैं पढ़ाती भी हूँ।
मेरे कहने से वो करेंगे, मतलब इसीलिए
लोग अगर नहीं भी करते हैं तो मैं स्टूडेंट्स को बोलती हूँ कि ये वही वाली बात है कि ये मैं ब्रूफिन खा रही हूँ, पर मैं इसमें बिलीव नहीं कर रही हूँ, पर अगर मैं खाऊंगी तो कुछ ना कुछ करेगी शरीर में।
उन्हें कुछ डिफरेंट ऐसा कहीं आना जाना नहीं हो रहा है ना, कि वो मेरे कहने से कहीं जाने के लिए मना कर रहे हैं, तो घर बैठे सब चीजें होंगी ना, इसलिए। Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Charu. All right. I don't think we have any more questions on the group. I don't think anybody's raising their hand here on Zoom either. Thank you so much, Brenda and Charu.
Thank you, Amrish. Thank you, everyone.
It's always a pleasure. I'm going to see you on the group, and I'm going to see you on another call, on another session. Until
Yes,
then,
for sure.
bye-bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.